I'm here to talk about the commitments that are at the heart of the California dream. That if you work hard and play by the rules, you can build a better life for yourselves and for your children. That if we invest in our common future and widen the circle of opportunity to all our people, then all of us prosper. I'm running for governor because that dream is in jeopardy. I'm running for governor because hardworking middle-class families are working longer for less, caught in a never-ending obstacle course of stagnant salaries, soaring gas prices, higher tuition for their kids, and higher health care costs if they can afford health care at all. In the coming weeks, I will be traveling to every corner of this great state, speaking in greater detail about my plan, our plan for economic opportunity and prosperity for California's middle class. We're going to balance the budget, so instead of looking at how we pass our debts to our kids, we can talk once again about how we build the future, how we invest in education, how we help small businesses, how we forge innovations and research that build the California economy for the 21st century. And most importantly, what we're going to start doing the minute I become governor is we're going to start helping middle-class families, giving them a hand up, giving them a chance to succeed, giving them a break for a change. I'm going to start off by doing something this governor will never do, and he can't afford to do because he's too busy lining the pockets of the special interests. I'm going to start off by cutting taxes for middle-class families up to $660 of tax relief for every family who makes under $100,000 in this state, so they can provide for their kids and meet their bills and see more opportunity. You know what? The tax burden in California for middle-class families has gone up, and the tax burdens for the big corporations and the wealthiest 1% has gone down. It's wrong, and I want to be clear with all of you. I'm running for governor to turn it right side up again. Then he was asked about college tuition fees, and what he said about that was, when he became governor, college tuition was too low in California. So just out of curiosity, David, you're about to send those kids to college. Do you think they're too low? Oh, hell no. I'm going to roll back college tuition fees to the levels they were before Arnold Schwarzenegger took office. I'm going to try to make health care more affordable, allowing Californians to import safe pharmaceutical drugs from Canada. Cracking down on HMOs. You know, the governor talks about special interests. He talks about being for the people. Then why the heck is he letting the HMOs in California walk away with $10 billion a year in profit and overhead and administrative expenses? You know why? Because he's in their pocket. He's doing their bidding. You know, he's gotten more contributions from the drug companies than any politician in America except for George Bush. If Arnold Schwarzenegger's reelected, Katie barred the door. He's going to everyday work for those big drug companies, oil companies. He won't lift a finger for middle-class Californians. I want this tax relief. Help me get elected. Help me help 4 million families while he defends the biggest corporations in the world. Just out of curiosity, how many of you are paying no taxes? All right. The other 46 must be at his event today. There are 18, the 46 profitable corporations doing business in California with revenues of $1 billion or more paid no state corporate income tax.
What's the plan for putting art and music in school?
I'm going to make sure, I have a plan to make sure we have enough money so that you have art and music and physical education in your school. But it's wrong that 46 big corporations pay no tax and Paula's got to worry about art and music in the schools. Again, I was just stunned by the governor's comments yesterday. Tuition was too low when he came into office. Too low compared to other states is what he said. Just no reality. And by when he came into office, it already all in was more than $13,000 a year to go to CSU, $17,000 to go to UC, and so he's now jacked it up by several $1,000s. If you want a governor who will cut middle-class taxes and bring down the cost of a college education, not defend corporate tax rates for big multinationals like ExxonMobil, I'm your guy. All right, now I want to thank you all, and I'm going to leave with this thought. From the day I won this nomination, the governor has used his special interest funded campaign to lie about me, to distort the truth, to do what the Republican attack machine, the Bush-Cheney attack machine that's running his campaign, always does. They can't tell the truth. They got no record. They got no plan for the future, so they attack. Attack, attack, distort, 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 and lie, lie, lie. We're not going to let them get away with it this time. We're going to win this race, and then we're going to go on to win something bigger for our children and our grandchildren. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, and keep the faith. Thank you.